Hello, I'm Albie Preston. Today we're going to be having a conversation. This is TR3 Africa. Our goal is to basically get you guys exposed to the tech space and reach as much audience as possible. So, can you please state your name for us, please?
All right, my name is, can you hear me very clearly?
All right. How are you?
Oh, okay. My name is Omatshola Onwumah.
Mhm.
That's my full name. My surname is Onwumah. My full name is Omatshola. Yeah, and I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, I'm from Liberia, so would you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about your tech background and what brought you to the tech space?
Okay, so like I said earlier, my name is Omatshola. You could call me Shola. That's the short form everyone calls me. Basically, I've been in tech for um, I'd say for about 2 to 3 years now. My major stack has been in front end web developer, and basically I own some skills in the basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And ever since then, I've been trying to work in a tech space where I can enact this or learn more about front end web development and possibly move on to AI development if possible. Over
Mhm.
the years, I've been able to create some personal projects of mine, though I've not been opportune to work in a big company or somewhere a little bit larger, but I've been able to work on personal projects here and there. I also gained a certification as a front-end web developer in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That was when I was able to work with a team. I was actually a team leader where I led a project where we sorry, can you still hear me? It seems,
Yeah, I can
can
hear
you still
you.
hear me?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
sorry, I'm having a coming call from a person, that's why, so it's kind of interfering.
Oh, okay.
But you can see me clearly, right?
Yes, you're good.
Yes. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, basically the only part I've been able to work mostly is when I worked when I was in the training where I was able to work with a team of I think 15 to 18 people of different stacks, front end, back end, basically the product designers and full stacks. So I was able to gain quite some knowledge fled in tech space, and I've been looking for an opportunity to expand that flare in me and become something. And hopefully, if this is what I'm looking for, I'll be very glad to join the team. Thank you.
Yes. What was one of the reasons why you decided to pursue a career in tech?
Basically, first of all, I'd say um, I love to code. Yeah, I love
Mm.
tech. Generally, I love tech personally. I love anything that has to do with the tech space, and I love to code. So I'd say my flair for it is two things. One, aside from the fact that I love tech, two is to solve practical problems.
Yeah.
Basically, that's to do in the tech industry. I love to be in a field where I can use tech to actually solve real life problems. That's actually what really brought me into tech. So if it's AI, if it's coding, I just love to use it to solve something. And I have that flair for solving problems.
Yeah. What are some major projects you've worked on or currently working on?
Yeah, so basically, the major project I actually worked on while I was in training was it's called Project Cold Film. It's a project, it's a short movie making platform where campus students or university students could actually upload a short video they could watch online and probably download. It's just like a short video for educational purposes, mainly for educational purposes. Just create a platform where each student can actually share informations within themselves, within the campus, amongst themselves rather, within the campus. So that was basically the first and the major project I actually worked on. And the one I'm currently working on is I'm actually using it to learn. It's React. I'm trying to learn React. So I'm using it to work on a movie streaming platform like the Netflix and the likes. So I'm currently trying to work on that one. That's my second major project. And then the rest are quite little, like some minor project like color viewer project, carousel slides and the like. So those are basically the projects I've worked on.
Yeah, that sounds nice. So most of your projects right now revolve, well, the two main one is like movie production. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Are you into movie production?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. What advice would you give to somebody who's willing to take a career in tech?
Well, first thing I'd say, my major advice would be get a mentor.
Hmm.
If possible, if possibly, just get a mentor.
Yeah,
That's the first big thing I'll tell you. And I'm actually saying it from experience. You need someone to put in the right track because the tech space is very wide. It's actually wide and very vast. So regardless of the stack or the tech profession you want to pursue,
mhm,
it's as wide as you can along the line. So if you don't have a mentor to guide you, trust me, regardless of which stack you're going for, you might get lost on the way.
yeah,
So my big advice is have a mentor and then be passionate about it. That's my second advice. Be passionate about it because
yeah,
you would really need that passion a lot. It's really, really going to come handy for you.
yeah.
So those are my two advices.
So with your career so far in tech, can you give us some examples of difficult times that you've had in the program?
Yes. Okay. First off, my most difficult times is also when I'm coding, coming across bugs.
Yeah.
That's like the most difficult aspect of tech, trying to solve a bug, it could take almost weeks just solving one bug. So it makes you think, it makes you think if this is actually the right thing for you. Trust me, that's
Yeah,
why I made mention about motivation. If you don't love the job, you can't motivate yourself. If it's not something you want to do, trust me, when you face this challenge, you really have a rethink of your life and you just want to either quit. So
yeah.
I'd say my first one was fixing bugs, while coding. Then the second major challenge I actually had was trying to collaborate with other team members.
Mhm.
At first, it wasn't easy because I really actually started off great. My first major project, I ended up becoming the team leader. Like I said earlier, I actually manage a team of about 15 to 18 web developers from the front end to back end and full stack. At the first time, it was quite because I I was trying to bring everyone together while I'm still trying to understand everyone. So it was really big and at the end of the day, it was I became successful. Boy, it was a great challenge. That was the most challenging part because I
Yeah,
really learned.
yeah. I mean, teamwork is always a problem, especially when you have a lot of ideas and a lot of different perspective on things, and
Exactly.
everybody is just,
Exactly.
yeah. Um,
Yes.
what do you specify and what specific area do you more focus on? Front end, back
Basically, it's front end. It's front
front
end.
end.
Basically, it's front end. For now,
Uh,
yes.
how do you, how do you think you how did you acquire your skills through schooling, mentoring, self-teaching,
Self-teaching. That's
self-teaching?
always been self-teaching.
Yeah. Um, is there anything you would like to tell anybody who's, I won't say trying to get into tech, but trying to get into tech?
I would say don't get into tech if you don't like it.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't get into tech if you don't like it. Yes, it's quite frustrating for
it's
someone who
stressful.
like it and something around it. Yes, you're gonna get enough. So don't get into tech if you don't like it. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah, I bet it's very stressful. I took coding class one time and I didn't know what I was doing. Like I had to
say.
make my assignment was to make a website and my website was not working like everybody. So yeah, so that was really
Oh,
hard because I couldn't figure out where I went wrong and the buttons wasn't clicking.
exactly.
So yeah, that's a lot of work. So I applaud you guys. You know, it's really time consuming and it takes a lot of
Yeah.
brains and skills. So yeah. Um, where do you feel like you work more better with a team or by yourself when completing projects?
Well, I feel basically working with projects, it requires teamwork. In all honesty, with let people's views and opinions, it requires teamwork. So I'm a team player. I've always been a team player, and
Yeah,
I love leading teams. So I could do both, though. I could work individually, and I could work as a team. But I see myself as a team player. I love to share ideas. I love to romance and because I believe I'm not as good. You know, I don't take credit for myself yet. I still feel I'm still in the learning. So working and collaborating with people makes you see more and understand things in this from different perspectives. So I believe teamwork makes the dream work.
yeah. That's I mean, yeah, that's understandable. Um, is there anything personally you would like to put out there for people?
Um, no, for now, I don't really have much to say at the
How has
moment.
your journey been? Is this something you see yourself doing for a long period of time?
Well, depend. Depends on how technology evolves.
Yeah,
Um, in the recent times, we having this controversies of AI taking over the tech industry. Most of the engineers losing their jobs and all that. And so it all depends on the future. Yeah.
yeah,
If you don't write the we are limited and AI is not taking our jobs, like you say, I still see myself doing it. Yeah. But AI and the Elon Musk guys are trying to take us out.
yeah.
We have to shift into AI and just blend with something. That's it.
I mean, they're still going to need people to fix the AI when the AIs have problems. So,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
AIs don't
We're still gonna
always
need
get it right.
AI. Exactly, exactly. So I still see myself doing it. end of the day, regardless of what technology or some advancements that may come up with the aspect are still significant.
Yeah. Um, so if that's all we have for today. I appreciate the conversation. It was really nice talking to you, your experience in tech. I appreciate you sharing that with us. I wish you the best in your career and yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was nice to conversation was quite surviving. I'd love to see more.
of course.
Um,